Hi guys, it's me again, Sir Ace, and welcome back to another day of learning mathematics. So I hope you are all good right now. So this is just a continuation of the previous video that you've watched about special products, specifically about the FOIL method and squaring a binomial of the form the quantity of a plus b squared, or the quantity of a minus b squared, or simply the identical binomials when you're trying to multiply identical binomials. So that is the technique or the way on how you are going to multiply such binomial aside from FOIL method. So let's start. Notice here that we have a young beautiful girl and then this handsome or cute young boy. So pwede natin silang, or they are actually twins, kambal sila, but they are what we called fraternal twins. So pag sinabi nating fraternal twins, sila yung kambal na, or kambal sila, pero they have different physical characteristics. Maaaring yung isa is babae, while the other one is lalaki. Pwede naman parehas na babae, pero magkaiba sila ng magkaiba sila physically. Yung isa ay maaaring iba yung kulay ng mata, yung isa ay maaaring mas mahaba yung pilik kumpara dun sa isa, but still they are twins. So bakit po ako nagbigay ng ganyang example? Because we can consider we can consider them as this example on their right. So si quantity ng x plus 1 ay pwede natin ma-considered as yung boy, and then yung quantity ng x minus 1 is yung si girl. Ano po? So ang pinagkaiba lang nila ay yung operation in between. Diba? So this one is addition while the other one is subtraction. So, yun lang yung pinagkaiba nila. Pero yung mga terms na ginamit are the same. So, if we're going to apply FOIL method using this, or in this example, pwede nating, or we can find the product of this binomial as, diba? This will be x squared. And then, the other one is negative x. So we have here positive x or plus x. Ayan. And then lastly, we have negative 1. So combining like terms, pwede natin i-combine si negative x plus x, so that will become or 0 or cancelled. So the product will be x squared minus 1. So x squared minus 1. So, kung mapapansin ninyo, if we have same binomials but they are different, or they have different operations in between, ang magiging sagot lamang lagi is two terms. So dalawang terms lang lagi siya. And actually, we have a way on how we are going to multiply such binomial like this. And that's what we call the product of the sum and difference of two terms of the form quantity of a plus b times the quantity of a minus b. So we have several steps. Actually, we have 3 steps on how you are going to do that. So we have the first step is to square the first term. So balikan natin yung example natin na x plus 1 times the quantity of x minus 1. That is the one na example natin nung una, na kung saan ang naging sagot natin is x squared minus 1. And let us see if we use the product of the sum and the difference of two terms sa form na quantity ng a plus b times the quantity of a minus b, ganito rin yung magiging sagot. Kasi using FOIL, ito po yung naging sagot. So, ang una natin daw gagawin is to square the first term. So, always remember that the first term of the binomials are both x. Pareha silang x, di ba? So kagaya ng sinabi ko kanina, nagkaiba lang sila is dun sa operation na ginamit. The operation is addition while the other one is subtraction. So our first term ay x. So if you're going to get the square of x, that is x squared. Okay, so that is the first step. Square the first term. Secondly, we have to square the last term. So, squared natin daw yung last term. So, ang last term natin dito ay 1 and then ito din yung 1. So, wag nyo muna pansinin yung operation ha. Wag nyo muna pansinin yung operation. So, squared muna natin yung last term. So, ang last term natin dito is 1, tapos dito ay 1 din. So, if you are going to get the square of 1, that is 1. Okay? Third, write the difference of the two squares. Meaning, we are subtracting yung dalawang terms na naging sagot natin kanina. So, ang unang sagot natin kanina ay x squared. Tama? Because if we get the square of the first term, so ang first term natin ay x, and then you get its squared, so that will be x squared, diba? X squared siya. Ayan, x squared. That's why we have here x squared. And then yung second step natin is you are going to square the second term. Ang second term natin ay 1. And the 1 squared is 1. Yan, so 1. And this is the last step, which is we are going to write the difference. So, difference ang pinag-uusapan natin, ibig sabihin subtraction. Ay, sorry. Napalaki yung ating sulat. Subtraction ang ating pinag-uusapan. We are going to use the operation subtraction because we're referring to the difference of the two squares. Yan. So, ang magiging sagot na natin ngayon ay x squared minus 1 na kung saan itong x squared minus 1 na to is the same answer dun sa una nating nung ginamit natin yung FOIL method. Diba? So, that is how you are going to find the product of the sum and the difference of two terms kapag ganito yung given. Kapag ang pinagkaiba lang nila ay operation dun sa gitna, you can actually use this step. Ano po? So, another example, we have 2c minus 3d times the quantity of 2c plus 3d. Kung mapapansin niyo ang pinagkaiba lang ulit natin is the operation in between, isang subtraction, isang addition. So, ganun ulit yung gagamitin natin. So, the first thing that you're going to do is to square the first term. And our first term ay 2c, diba? 2c ito dito, and then 2c din dito. So, squared natin siya. 2c squared is equal to 4c squared. Okay? So, next natin is square natin yung last term. Ang last term natin dito is yung 3d. 3d. So, square natin si 3d, that is 9d squared. Okay? So, 9d squared. And lastly, if we are going to write to get the difference of the two squares, our answer will become 4c squared minus 9d squared. So, let us try to use FOIL method if we will arrive with the same answer. So, gamitin natin yung FOIL method. So, let us try. So, this is 2c times 2c is 4c squared. Yan. So, we have 4c squared. Yan. So, next, we have outer terms of the binomial. So, ito yun. So, 2c times 3d is positive 6d. 6cd. 6cd. Ayan. Yan. Next, negative 3 times positive 2c, that is negative 6cd. And lastly, we have negative 3d times negative 3d is negative 9d squared. Ayan. negative 9d squared. So we can now combine like terms or pagsamahin na natin yung magkakaparehas. And then notice na magkaparehas po si 6cd at saka yung negative 6cd. So tatandaan po ninyo, so in writing, if we have, if you multiply such tawag dito, terms na marami siyang variables just like this, so ang gagawin ninyo is dapat sunod-sunod. So mauna si A, masusunod si B, sunod si C, si D, and so on and so forth. So dito, pwede na natin silang pag-subtrakin. So positive 6CD minus 6CD is cancelled or 0. So the answer will become 4C squared. Yan, 4C squared minus 9D squared. And notice that we have the same answer. So, parehas lang po siya ng magiging sagot. So, that is how you are going to find the product of the sum and the difference of two terms in a form the quantity of A plus B times the quantity of A minus B. So, sa madaling sabi po, kapag pinagkaiba lang nila ay yung operation in between them and then magkaparehas na yung mga terms, pwede ninyong gamitin itong way na ito. Okay, so I hope you learned something from this video and you can apply the knowledge you have learned here in your modules or in your activities. So if you have questions, don't hesitate to comment down if you're watching here, if you are watching sa YouTube, or if this is on your OTG flash drive, pwede naman kayong mag-chat sa akin sa messenger ko if you want to clarify something. So once again, this is Sir Ace, and always remember na matatapos din itong pandemic na to, and always follow safety protocols or follow nyo yung mga safety measures, and then God bless and stay safe always. That's all. Thank you.